Hello everyone. I think this video is gonna be a little simpler. I decided to get like a Nami solo Riven because I think it's a pretty cool weapon right now, and it's honestly one of the strongest machetes in the game because it's also an incarnate weapon. I'm gonna use Kulera for this demonstration, honestly, because I got such a cool fashion going with him using the holster thing. That thing right there is the Nami saw, and it's going through Kulera, and it looks awesome with the shards and that sea on that. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, but of course, if you don't need you don't absolutely do not need a Riven for this guy. I already have one here because I actually tried to record this before, but OBS decided to simply not record, and I think the build on this melee is already pretty tight. I think the stat that you're looking for is anything with range, attack speed, and shock. Or crit damage also, but I don't really need crit damage because I'm gonna be using 5 Tau Shard. So yeah, it's a little overkill. And you obviously don't need a million form like I have here. It's just so I can fit everything. And Tennokai is obviously secondary as well. I don't even need Tennokai. Melee influence because it's kinda busted. So 103k should get us about like 33 rolls. And as you can see here on the left, that's pretty much the only optional stats that you want, and you don't really need a negative because the disposition is so high right now. So I think extra combo start is not really that interested, and I also don't really think we want elementals unless we get like a cool double elemental, because just going with electricity is good enough. Oh, crit damage is pretty high as well. I guess I'll use this for now. I don't think you need status chance as well, because whipping wounds is mandatory on the build, I think. It's just so broken. 300% crit damage is crazy. And I can't accept that because that's way too much cold. Range is cool, but the negative sucks. It's almost similar to what I rolled first. Attack speed, not interested. That's pretty cool, but this negative kills it, generally. Like, if it was a stat stick, then sure, could be interesting. But even then, like, right here, this Riven is pretty much useless for me right now, because I'm not even using crit damage on the build. So I'm already using the galvanized steel. So far, nothing too special. Nope. That's a lot of, like, negative status this chance. Revens for the Nami solo are going for like 80 plat right now. Like, you can get it right away for like 100 on trade chat. But again, I don't think they're necessary at all. This gun's already insane as is. Even with the high dispo. Like, you can barely fit a Riven onto the build. And you're already swapping essential mod. Man, I really want to just range and attack speed. That's already doing the job of 2 mods by itself. And you don't really need anything else. Like, if you roll just range and attack speed, that's pretty good as is. That's radiation mod. That's cool. I don't need crit chance as well, because Kullervo. And you can put Kullervo anywhere. That's pretty interesting. I'll take that actually. But that's still useless for me. That's also useless. Man, this is so bad. The first one that I couldn't record was so much better. Oh my god. Like, that Riven destroys everything. Probably have a recording of it somewhere. Okay, double crit with infested. Again, I don't need crit. That's the problem. That's the issue. I got the racism Riven. If only I had damage to Grenier as well, that would have been fantastic meme Riven. I think I could potentially swap condition overload on the build, but because we are just dealing with oh yeah, like that. Sure, I'll take this. It's not what I wanted, but this by itself is already better than condition overload on this build. So yeah, I mean, kinda overkill, but I'll take it. Nope. I mean, it's already. This one's much cooler though, but this is better than the 90% mod. A lot of nothing burger. Okay, just 3 more rolls. Nope. Man, this is so sad. This rolls suck. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna stay with this. Let's max it out and put it on the build. See what we get. I mean, that's a pretty big buff in the damage. Yeah, compared to pressure point, it's crazy. I think I can drop the crit chance because we don't need crit chance. Yeah, we're gonna be getting like a lot of status now. At least it's majority electricity still. I mean, I'm gonna do a quick test on Simulacrum, and we'll just go like 2 minutes on Lua to see what we get. Swap the status, because I guess Kullervo doesn't need crit chance and crit damage, at least on my build. Just go to Gunner Eximus straight away, because man, yeah, oh yeah, already 12 times combo. I mean, I did use my tree there, so let's not use the tree. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. I think you need generally like level 10,000 enemies for this thing to stop the damage. That was like a one-shot AoE because of the combo and everything. Oh my god. Funnily enough, my older Riven I think it's a little bit better because we have more range. Not as much damage, base damage, but you know, more range, so it's better. I think I'm gonna swap. I mean, I only have condition overload because of my sentinel, but if you don't want to run like a status sentinel, you can just destroy everything. Let's go test it on the Lua now. Alright, real quick, this is the Kullervo build I'm gonna be using. Pretty basic standard build. We have Archon Stretch here because we're gonna be using the Riga, and the Riga has that the funny tech where he can get energy from this. Although I don't think that's intended, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Let's go test it. I know exactly what's going to happen to the two spore enemies in Lua. It's probably gonna spawn over here. When Lotus stats stops yapping, of course. I never understood why those enemies are like at the start there. Those are the only enemies that appear on like any survival mission before the survival even starts. Yeah, these enemies have no chance at all. This is nuts. I mean, it would be doing the same thing without a Riven. But again, I wanted to try this gun with a Riven, and it's insane. If you happen to roll negative slash, I don't think it's really a bad choice because you're going to be proccing electricity more because it's taking away from the status pool that you have. Status chance pool. So, and it's going to be like the other Riven I had with the negative slash. It takes all the way out of the slash that it has. And you have like a 90% proc ratio towards electricity. So it's just better, honestly. I mean, yeah, not having slash sucks, but as long as melee influence exists, so you're going to want electricity over slash, generally. Man, this is crazy. Like, they still Like he still has PTSD back when Maiming Strike was the meta. Because it hit through walls and it did a million damage with all the procs and everything. But we basically got Maiming Strike again. In the form of like influence. Like I just meleeed those people here and the guys here died. Simply crazy. Close enough, welcome back, Maiming Strike. Or rather, the spin to wing meta. It's not just Maiming Strike. Although you could literally slap it to anything and it would be insane. Especially like staff weapons. Like the what was it? Like the Zaws, the Plague Zaws. That was pretty fun as well. But was mostly the whips that went absolutely insane. Especially the Skoliak. I actually managed to get my hand on like a positive range Skoliak, and it was absolutely ridiculous back then. My god. Man, Melee, this game has been through so much. And we just, you know, basically went full circle. Like, look at that. People over there died when I melee over here. I'm really curious about what's going to be addressed. Maybe not addressed. Maybe this won't even address him because I guess you put a lot of work to get his OP arcanes and stuff. But or you could also buy them from like 70 plat. It's like 70 plat in melee influence or something like this. And you can do this to most melee weapons, and yeah, it go pretty crazy. Where's that guy? Hello. Hello, sir. Goodbye. That was like a one-shot. Lol. You guys get the idea. I'm just gonna finish opening just one relic. Because why not? This is one of the best style sets for Lua. This is like the what is it, the stealth trial? The enemies just like they just jump over here and you can literally just stay doing this. Yeah. Hello. People are dying down there, lol. Really silly. It's just so silly. I'm gonna try it on the tracks, but they're probably gonna explode. What the hell? He died again. Okay. That guy died for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that's enough demonstration for this. I think if we have seen enough. I was using the wrong ribbon, but it doesn't matter, generally. Yeah, I was using the wrong ribbon. You should probably use the other evolution. I mean, with Curve it doesn't matter, but yeah. That was just a quick, silly Riven Rolling video. Could have been better, but RNG wasn't my favorite today. But it was still interesting to check it out and rant about melee influence for this third time. I don't know how many times I talk about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.